Good evening, folks. Hello. Sorry I'm a little late tonight, but I've had basically been non-stop since my earlier stream, making all sorts of phone calls and trying to actually order a bunch of the big appliances, which was a pain in the ass because they were all, there was no one website that sold them all, and on each website they all had various delivery restrictions, so I've had to arrange for most of them to be delivered on Saturday at some point. And it feels really weird ordering something to be delivered to somebody else's address. Like, it feels kind of wrong. It's odd. I also paid the remainder of the deposit for the house, which terrifying. In case I got the numbers wrong. I don't think I did get the numbers wrong, but that's the biggest amount of money I've ever touched in my whole life, so hopefully it went to the right solicitors. And I've arranged for most of the big meaty stuff. Washing machine, dishwasher, fridge, freezer, microwave, and the worst thing of all is the vacuum cleaner I decided to pick is only available in pink. So I shall have a pink vacuum cleaner. Whoops! Oh well, never mind. I'll just not show that on stream. Anyway, I hope you've all had a pleasant day. Anyway, before we start, 2 late birthday things arrived, which was a lovely surprise. Well, one of them wasn't a surprise and one was, but it's like I've had an extended birthday, which is marvelous. So I'm going to quickly open them up before, well, open them up and show them before I start. But we're doing Age of Empires 2 tonight, which is hopefully almost as well known as Warcraft 3. A lot of people probably adore this game, or did when they were young creatures, but I'll be honest, I haven't the foggiest idea how to play this game anymore, so I'll probably just start like the tutorial or campaign rather than doing anything difficult, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I just know you got to get monks and then go and then that's it, you got their army. Anyway, I'm sorry you fell off your bike. That sounds terrible. I hope you didn't sustain too many injuries. Hey Ellie, good evening. So, hopefully this game will relax me and distract me from the upcoming terrors. The first thing did arrive today that I ordered, which was a toaster. So I've got my very first brand new house item. But I've still got to make a long list of little, smaller things. But I thought that that wasn't quite as important as getting the big things dealt with and taken care of. Well, pride will hopefully heal quicker than the leg. So, before we get into the game... hello. It's a bit dark. Alexa! Light the lights.
Okay.
I don't know how to tell her to make them lighter. Alexa, make the lights less dark than they were before I said this. No. Alexa, make lighter.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, make the lights brighter.
Okay.
Well, that'll do. Oh, God. So I got a little card for my birthday from Elsa, which was lovely. It says, "Happy birthday. Hope you have a lovely day full of unicorns and cake." Say thanks. She doesn't listen to me saying thank you. On to another year of bullying the chat and your friends. I don't bully chat. Chat bullies me. Hey, Lily. So yeah, isn't that pretty? Should we do a little unicorn? It looks kind of mad, to be honest. I feel like I've pissed it off. You do not feel bullied right now, don't even. But it's a beautiful little water. I think it's watercolor. So, Spades also sent a package which has arrived today. So I'm going to just have a quick look and see what she sent. Because it didn't arrive on time for my birthday, sadly, but it's here now, which means I'm basically having 2 birthdays. Ooh. Caramel sea salt chocolate cookie. What the frick? I've never had...
Boost my bottom!
I'm boosting!
Boost my bottom!
Oh my god, Lily.
Boosting!
Boost
I've never had caramel sea salt before, but these are apparently very nice. Beautiful timing though. Thank you so much, Lily, for the cheer. I appreciate that. Did you hear I got the house? It will be mine, sort of, on Friday, so I'm kind of... Honestly, I should be freaking out a lot more about this than I am. This is like literally the biggest change to my life there's ever been, other than maybe going into hospital. So I think the fact that I'm not freaking out either means that I've come a long way with you guys' help since I started streaming, or I'm just kind of spacing it out and keeping myself busy and trying not to overthink things, and maybe it hasn't quite hit me yet, but we'll see. But thank you. These are, I'm sure these will be lovely. These look like a delicacy. They gotta be a big step up from the Maryland jobbies I normally eat. Anyone in the UK is familiar with Maryland cookies? They're fine, but there's a reason they're only £1, you know? If I get hit by it, I hope I won't. Right. Thank you, Lily, and thank you very much for the cheer. I appreciate that. Right. Curtains are very much a bridge I'm going to cross when I get to them. I don't know what's going to be left. I don't think she's leaving any curtains, but I don't have all the measurements to buy new curtains, so I'll just look around on Friday and grab something horrific, probably. Or I could just not have curtains and just... Ooh. Wait, what? Look. Hands off my chocolate! Chocolate chip cookie dough flavored chocolate. Imagine chocolate flavored chocolate. I'm gonna get... Oh my god, my diet. This is gonna be lovely. I'm gonna have to ration myself, I think. But that sounds amazing. And I look forward to it. Thank you, Lily. I hope you have a good day. Thank you very much for stopping by. What I think I'll do is I'll cut up the Amazon boxes into strips and make blinds by tying string. How hard could it be to make blinds? It's just pieces of cardboard, right? But that's lovely. Ooh, I remember this. Right. See, I am now complete. She saw this months ago and just immediately thought, Alistair must have this. And here it is. But thank you. This is wonderful. This is the kind of thumbnail that gets Womble hosts. We all know it. But I shall endeavour to wear this as often as I can. And it doesn't keep me warm either. Thank you for the host tower as well. So I appreciate that. Lastly, another one. Oh my god, I'm going to have so many. Look at that! I'm going to have a shelf of unicorns at this point. An actual shelf of unicorns. It's so pretty. See, now that is a screenshot. That's amazing. Thank you. I can't believe you found this. It's so pretty. I will take good care of everything. Everything I've been sent. But thank you so much. That's beautiful. I hope Dingo sees it. It's so pretty. That is a lovely Christmas. But what the fuck? Help. I'm having a stroke. Yeah, that's a lovely Christmas present. Bit late though. Thank you very, very much indeed. I can't wait to get my birthday present. But I appreciate that. That is a wonderful gift. And I will endeavour to make the food last as long as I can. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, guys. Hello, Novi. It's early. Ah, fuck. Okay. Your national animal is a unicorn. Is it really? But thank you. That is very kind, Spades. I appreciate that. Right. Anyway, Age of Empires 2 is a video game. How do you know that, Novi? It's a video game. Oh god, I'm remembering the UI now. Dear oh dear. Right. Now this is the HD remaster, so it should actually run perfectly well. I don't know. Here we go. No, I've gone in and I've already turned everything down a bit. No, I actually haven't. Did I? Yeah, I kind of did. Yeah, I turned the master volume down. That should be fine. I do not run perfectly well, I wish. I don't know how to do taunts. I have no idea what that means. I've honestly not played this game since I was unwell. Anyway. I feel like I should learn to play, but at the same time, I feel like that would be really easy. I definitely don't remember exactly how to play the game. I don't think there is a chat box, is there? No, not yet. Hello, Blackburn. Is your name normally that color? Well, I feel like I don't need the tutorial, right? I mean, that's just going to teach me how to use a mouse. So I think what we'll do is just do like a campaign. And hopefully it starts me off easy, right? Oh god, there's so much content. Oh, William Wallace is the starting campaign. Oh, let's just do William Wallace then. How hard can this possibly be? Bum, bum, bum.
Age of Empires 2 is about empire building, combat and conquest. You start from humble beginnings, a small village in the Dark Ages. You explore to expand your borders, conduct trade to boost your economy, and research technologies to grow your
This game was so good.
into a mighty empire. But there are difficulties too. Cunning enemies and rivals that oppose you, powerful castles to destroy, tyrants to bring down. And if you're skillful and a little lucky, you just might build a wonder of the world and create an empire that will stand the test of time. To learn how empires are built, help our first hero, William Wallace, in his fight against his oppressors.
Yeah, I'll put the volume up a little bit. I wanted to be better safe than
We
sorry.
are without a leader. The dead king of Scotland has no heir. War creeps in from the south, where Edward Longshanks,
Is
the
that meant to be
avaricious
Scottish?
King of England, has returned from successful campaigns to conquer Wales and
That is,
France.
that's not what a Scottish person
Longshanks
sounds
turns
like.
his attention to Scotland. The shadow of fear settles across
Scotland.
the Highlands. The English have thousands of Welsh longbowmen, hundreds of knights on horseback.
I think they'd be able to
and
afford to
dozens
hire
of
a Scottish
siege
person.
weapons. We Scottish have a rabble of untrained soldiers who do not even know how to march in a straight line.
Nice kilts though.
We must act soon if we have any chance of resistance. We need to forge an army by any means necessary.
So when did the original Age of Empires 2 come out? I actually don't know if I ever played the first one. Follow the instructions to reach the Scottish village. Oh god, the UI is really small.
English are terrorizing all of Scotland.
I don't know where I'm meant to be. I'll just be here. I'm not in the way of anything. This'll do.
Woolalolo.
But if we're to defeat them,
Whoa,
every one of
1999?
us will need to learn how to march.
So it's almost 20 years old. That's
follow
older
the
than half
path
of
to
you
the
lot.
blue flag. First,
Thank you very much,
clip
Chris.
the soldier.
I will in a minute. Thank you very much, Christian. I appreciate the 5 months. Good evening. I take it you played this game as well. Hands up if you're younger than this game. You want me to type in a taunt?
Stone, please.
Stone, please.
All hail, king of the losers!
Sounds like you lot watching my stream.
Good.
All right.
right-click near the blue flag.
I know how to play an RDS.
Good. Now, move to the next flag.
This is a really difficult tutorial. I'm not sure if I can keep up with this.
Right-click near
I'm
the
too
flag.
old.
Excellent.
Look, there's a third
To
one.
move to the next flag, you must walk through the
This
black
game's kind of a weird
Moving into
mishmash
the
of
black
2D and
area
3D, and I'm
reveals
really not
more of
sure.
the map. The black area
I feel like
represents
it's a
unexplored
2D
territory.
game, but it's
That's
kind
all
of
there
sort
is
of
to
not.
it. Now go on to the next flag where you'll meet some allied soldiers.
Hello. There is a knight and some militia.
Move all your soldiers at once. Click near the units and drag around them.
Yeah, they don't say things, do they? They kind of go, they make noises.
Try moving your soldiers to the next flag.
Noises
Did
of
all your
acknowledgement.
units make it to the flag? The road ahead is guarded by an English outpost.
It's
Scroll
fucking
up to the
English.
outpost building by moving the mouse to the very
There's a
top of
car
the
with
screen.
lasers?
Then click the red outpost.
You know what makes me sad is that RTSs are still a niche genre.
Right-click
They just
the
don't deserve to
outpost
be.
attack.
Hey, Hafu. But there's nobody in it. That's war. We can't just attack it. Look at it go. It's beautiful. How do you turn this on? Oh my god. Yeah, there was a lot of custom content made for this game though. I think there's a map editor and
The
stuff.
outpost is
But when you had a big...
destroyed.
Oh my god, we can kill the
That
deer.
should slow the English raids. Keep following the path to the village.
I won't know, because that'll piss people off. Here is a village.
Home sweet home.
Look, all the houses are different, even though they're the
English
same.
are angry that you destroyed their
Varying
outpost.
models.
They're coming to attack your village.
My village?
Don't panic. Just click your soldiers and
Alright.
right-click the red English soldiers to attack. Defeat the enemy soldiers.
Oh, I'm fucking
and you
them
have
up.
won your first battle.
The English suck at everything. Look at this. Take that,
now
English.
you know how to fight back against the English army.
Or by right-clicking on them. Oh my god. Flawless victory. I do not think I've ever felt proud of myself. Oh, you actually have to manually quit. Games were hard back then. You didn't just go on to the next level automatically. You had to go into the code and load the map. Alright, feeding the army.
An army marches on its stomach. Or so the old
That
saying
sounds really
goes.
slow.
My clansmen have been farming and tending sheep for hundreds of years.
Yep. We know what to do. Gather wood and food and gold. This is a
To
villager.
support the Scottish army, you'll need to build up your stockpile of resources.
Right, so we'll
To
need
win,
iron brew,
Gather 50 food,
batter, and
50
Mars
wood,
bars.
and 50 gold. To gather
All
food
that.
from the forage bush, pick a village.
Yeah, I know
Then
how to...
right-click a forage bush.
Right, we're going to
near
make
the
some more
blue
villages. I
flag.
can't. There's not
In the
enough food.
status area at the bottom of the screen, you can see how much food the villager is carrying. The villager continues to gather from the forage bush until he's carrying 10 food.
10 food. He'd probably be down to 5 food by the time he walked back here.
The villager will continue working for you, carrying the food to the
Oh
town
god,
center.
that takes
The amount of
ages.
food you have is shown in the upper left corner of the screen.
Is it
In
now?
addition to your
Yes, it
food
is.
stockpile, you can see your current wood, gold, and stone stockpiles.
Yes. He sounds Irish now.
The more villagers you
Oh,
have,
thank god for that.
the faster you can
Aha,
gather
a
resources.
woman.
Assign your new villagers
See?
to gather food.
This game
Good.
isn't sexist.
You found some gold.
Everybody can be a slave, not just one person. I mean, you probably don't need to make any more villages, to be honest. I wonder what the rest of this map is like. I wonder how much detail they put into the rest of it. Hello. Right, that's the gold. We'll get some wood now. You can chop that down. They're doing a splendid job.
Excellent. You now have enough gold.
I should hope so. I've been working very hard. All right, you can chop that. How much wood's left? 82 wood. That's plenty. So if I remember correctly, then resources are finite in each map. Is that correct? There's just usually a lot of them, but you normally have to expand. You have to keep expanding. There's no kind of infinite resource bollocks in this game that some games have, like regrowing Tiberium or Chinese hackers or whatever.
Good job. You now have enough wood.
Oh, you know I do. Oh yeah, farms. I forgot about
50
farms.
food. To win, also gather 50 wood.
So wait, hang on.
You're well on your way to making a city.
How do the
gather
different
wood,
races in this game
pick a
work
villager,
then?
right
Are they like
tree.
totally different
You
texture?
haven't
I can't
found any
remember
gold
anything
yet.
about it. I kind of
Search in the
blanked it all out
unexplored
somehow.
territory.
Whoa, that is... They're living in a bubble. This is like a Reddit community in the rest of the world. They have different tech input. Right, and how many races are there? I used to love this game. Like, I used to play so much of it. It was just my free time game.
Edward Longshanks for
Right, training the troops.
villages throughout.
We can do that. But they weren't like radically different like Zerg, Terran, and Protoss, were
will
they?
need
They were
many soldiers
subtle
to
differences, but they
defend
all began with
our
villages and
homeland.
stuff, didn't they?
We'll start by creating villages. Click your town center.
He's just rolling his R's, and that's his Scottish accent. They are not right. I see. Okay. I never ever thought I'd be streaming this game. This game was when I was at my most unwell, like 10, 12, 13 years ago. I wasn't addicted to World of Warcraft, but I was too anxious to do anything else. I just wasn't comfortable. And this was one of the very first single player games I managed to actually break into and start playing as an alternative. So I have kind of both negative and positive associations, in the sense that I ended up really enjoying it, but I was also found it very scary at the time. Oh, they've given me a bunch of resources. I forgot to do anything with it.
In the lower left corner
Been paying
of the
attention.
screen.
I wonder how they create a villager. You presumably don't train
It
them.
takes time for a villager to appear.
What does that
If
mean?
the town center is selected, you can see the progress in the status area at the bottom. Good job. The villager has appeared next to your town center.
All right,
Now,
we want a house,
create
right?
another village. You need additional housing to support your population. To build a house, click a villager.
Okay,
Click the
I'm building a
buildings button.
house. Can you use multiple people to
House
build? I
button.
think you can, right?
Then click where you want to build.
Oh, you can. And they all speak in what is presumably ancient Scottish or whatever it is.
If more than one villager builds a building, it will go up faster.
I should hope so.
Good job. Try building another house.
No, fuck you, I'm building a
Each house
barracks.
supports 5 units. The population indicator at the top of the screen shows your current supportable population.
You can build a house. I'm getting a barracks. I'm not going to be bossed around by some pretend Scottish accent man. You probably don't even need resources for this map, but it seems kind of nice. Back in the day, all RTS games kind of had a slightly different way of doing Shroud.
Other buildings are made just like houses. Try building a barracks.
I've already built
Barracks
one.
is a military building.
Burke.
Barracks complete. Now you can create soldiers. Click the barracks, then click the Create Militia button.
It feels weird having a crab on my head.
Selecting different buildings or units gives you different options in the lower left corner of the screen.
For militia. Okay, we can do that. But yeah, like in the Red Alert and Command & Conquer games, Shroud, there wasn't Fog of War. There was only Shroud. And then games started doing both. So you
That's
basically
one
get...
militia unit.
You could uncover the
Create
map,
3
but then if
more,
you weren't
and
there,
have
you would
enough
lose
soldiers
current
to
vision
protect
view,
this area
which is
and
more how
win the
StarCraft does
scenario.
things.
Click the barracks and quickly click the Create Militia button 3 more times to make 3 soldiers in a row.
In fact, wait a minute. No, StarCraft doesn't do that, does it? There's no strict fog of war in StarCraft at all, right? It's all just fog of war. There's no shroud. I wonder what the last RTS game to do shroud was then. Yeah, militia are better at combat. I mean, villagers can fight, but they're terrible. They really are. They have 0 out of 1 armor.
Now that you have a few
Oh no,
soldiers,
it's
you'll be
pierce
able to
armor.
defend this
I
area
see.
against English attacks.
Well done, C. I am proud. We did it. Okay, these are very easy missions, but it's reminding me how to play, and that's important. So, research and technology. Advance to the... I've never known how to say that word. It's either feudal or feudal, but feudal doesn't sound right at all. So I'm going to go with feudal. Feudal. Feudal sounds like a New York person saying it. I'm going to the feudal age. It's probably feudal. Wait, you can get sheep?
English use very advanced weapons and armor.
Why do I have sheep?
To win, you will need to advance to the feudal age and repel the English race.
Filthy
You're going
English.
to need to research some technologies of your own to increase the strength
I will
of
do
your
that.
civilization.
Yeah.
For example, researching loom makes your villagers harder to kill.
Yeah.
To research loom, click the town center, then
Oh,
click
it's on the
the
town center.
research
Ooh, okay.
loom button.
I don't really want to make villages harder to kill. I want to make my
Researching technology
army harder to kill.
costs resources,
If they're attacking
but
my
improves
villages, I've fucked up.
civilization. While you're researching, you can put your villagers to work and use your military.
So I can either use them as
units to
spies or food. I see. Hello, who's this? How did he get here? Who are you? Alright, well, we got enough housing. I'm going to start making more militia, I think. You guys can explore down here. I see. Right.
New technology.
So you can make them easy to hunt by bringing them back. So we'll need 500 food and 2 Dark Age buildings. I don't think houses
Greetings
count.
from Finland, you wonderful person. Alas, crab.
I don't think houses count, do they? Thank you so much. I don't know how to say that. Did I try last time? Ralyukake. I tried. Please forgive me. But thank you very much and welcome back. I apologize for butchering your name, but I appreciate that very much.
In addition to gathering
very, very
food in
kind.
forage bushes, villagers can herd sheep or hunt deer for food.
Right. I guess we'd better build something else then. We got a barracks. An outpost is like a little scouting building, I think. We'll build a mill. You can get farming improvements. Build it near a forage bush. Okay, we can do that. That probably counts as one of the buildings. My sheep have gotten lost. But where are the English? How do we get to them? Maybe they're going to cross the water. But we better save up food, I think. We're spending it on terrible things. So they can now turn in food at the mill, and we can reset. Oh, you can reseed a farm. Wait, what? I don't think we have a farm. I don't think it does anything. I have no idea what that does. Don't farms automatically get replanted? Or am I crazy? Probably yes. I feel like I should just be able to tell them to replant them without having to do that. Okay, can we advance this yet? Oh, we're out of food. We'll just start killing sheep. Oh my god, that's vicious. Look at that. Look at the horror. I don't remember this music at all. You can garrison and keep some of your units safe. And the villagers can't get picked off as easily, I think.
Now you have enough food to advance to the feudal age. However, you also need 2 buildings from your current age.
That is a long-ass research.
Good. You're on your way to the feudal age. You already have a barracks, so now have your villagers build a mill.
Barracks.
The mill is a drop-off point for food, so build it next to your food source.
Like up
Now
there.
you can advance
That
from
would have
the
been nice,
Dark
wouldn't it?
Age to the feudal age.
Build a dock.
Town center, then click the Advance to Feudal Age button.
I'm going to build a dock.
To arms! The English are making a sneak attack.
Uh-oh. Oh, my sheep, you fuckers. Destroy the English beans. Yeah, that's right.
Now that the battle is over,
They may be
create
better,
some
but we have
extra militia
massively more
units at the
people.
barracks to replenish
Oh yeah,
the
I'd forgotten
forces.
about fish. I'd entirely forgotten fish existed. There we go. Maybe I should have built my mill here. That would have made more sense. Right, okay. Jolly good. I might just build a docks. Where did they come from, though? I don't understand. They're like magicians, sneaky English buggers. No wonder the Scottish hate us. I don't think we're getting wood, are we? No. That's probably not good. Ooh, look at that. We get better graphics.
Congratulations! Advancing to the next stage is the best way to improve your civilization. Near
Usually.
the minimap at the lower right corner of the screen is the idle villager button.
Right.
Click it and locate villagers who are not currently assigned to a task. Now that you're in the feudal age,
Which
you
one's
can
that?
upgrade your militia to men-at-arms.
This
Click the
is
barracks,
him.
then click upgrade.
So you can
to
find the
men-at-arms.
lazy servants and beat them or torment them. Right. Click the barracks and upgrade the men to have arms.
Upgrading
Alright.
to man-at-arms will change all your militia units to the more powerful men-at-arms.
Yes. This is what we need. I've forgotten all the upgrades. There's so many of them. How many... I don't even know how many workers I normally had in this game. Did I have like 5? 5 per source? I don't know. How many workers do people have?
The English are attacking again.
Oh, not again.
Teach them a lesson with your
They're
new
coming through the forest, you fuckers. Alright, I've got arms now. Oh, we've kind of put all our eggs in one basket here. Villagers, now is your chance. Prove that you are real and powerful.
English are no
Huh.
match for your warriors.
Yeah, that's right. They got killed by villagers. Scrubs. Ah, that was easy. Okay.
Longshanks has
We nailed
invaded,
it.
stormed, and sacked the city of Perth. It's
Oh,
worse.
no.
He's captured the fabled Stone of Scone and declared himself King of Scotland.
That's quite an offensive thing to do if you're not Scottish. The Battle of Stirling.
The time for minor skirmishes is over. We now prepare for war.
I am as ready as I've ever been. Defeat the entire English army? How long is this mission?
Scout cavalry are poor fighters,
the
but they can
odds.
see a great distance. You can use your
Right,
scout
we'll just
cavalry
make
to
a bunch of
explore the
people.
rest of the map and find the English. The time has come to take the offensive.
He definitely sounds Irish half the
Into
time.
town of Stirling. If we can defeat the English here, they may think twice about their invasion of Scotland. To win, destroy the English tower to the west. Before we attack the English to the west, we need to build up our forces. Have your villagers start gathering food and keep
I'm
making
working on it.
villagers at your town center until you have 10. The more villagers you have, the faster your
an
resources
eagle.
will come in.
Okay, so we got stone.
Sheep are a good source of food, so send them back to your town center and assign a villager to gather food from them. You can
Gather food
specify
from
a
the sheep.
location
I think you
for
mean
new
murder
units
the
to
sheep.
gather by selecting
Let's
a
not
gather
mince
point.
words.
For villagers, click the town center and click the Set Gather Point button.
Yes.
Use your villagers to build a mill near your forage bushes.
I will do that. Did he just say Forgerer? Is he saying like forager really badly, do you think? Right, you can build that. You're doing a fabulous job exploring, my friend. You just keep it up. Oh no. The end of the world. I've only met like 2 Scottish people IRL ever, I think. They're a really long way
You
away.
can gain more food by building fishing ships. To create
Fishing
fishing
ships?
ships, have your villagers build a dock in the water.
Do they have to turn the fishing... Do they have to turn the fish in? I can't remember if they're like that or if they were like Civ. Oh, I've forgotten everything about this entire game, honestly. This is great.
The tree protects the only access to your town. It would be a good idea to build a watchtower on this hill once you advance to the
This
feudal age.
pretend English Scottish accent person is backseat gaming. Like the paperclip of Age of Empires. Microsoft can't help but put one in. Good thing they didn't do it for freelancer. I would have been mad. It looks like you're trying to fight a spaceship. Would you like to get some extra laser cannons? No. Right, so we got a bunch of them getting wood. Let's build a barracks. We'll put it here at the front to show that we're asserting dominance over the hill. We'll make a few more villages. I don't know how many villages I normally used to get. I guess I used to get like 5 getting wood. 5 of each type is what I would guess, but I honestly don't know. I was never even good enough at this game to use the hotkeys. You deep fry pizza? Oh, for fuck's sake. I feel like you shouldn't do that. See, when I played this, I would never have been good enough to actually do this shift queuing stuff, you know? Alright, you can gather... Oh, hang on, where was the gold? I've lost it. Yeah, I can't find the gold. It's over. We'll have to go find some. Maybe that's the gimmick of this map. So we'll stop building villages soon. Don't worry. It's under control. We'll build a cheeky outpost up here next to the tree. So where do we turn gold into? A mining camp. Yeah, we can do that. Put one here, and then we'll put one back by the rock as well. Yeah, but I don't use the arrow keys in strategy games. That's all the way over there. You'd have to be crazy to use the arrow keys in a strategy game. That's terrifying. We'll build a lumber camp here. And then we're gradually getting on with things, I think. We'll make some men-at-armses. No, militia, that's the ones. I assume they cost the same to make when you upgrade through the ages. So we gotta get some more food. We've got too much wood. Well, no, we don't really, do we? We just need more villagers. What about middle click? Oh, I can use middle click to... No, that's not. That's not doing anything logical. That's going to the next building. Why would anybody ever need that? So left click doesn't. Oh, you can use right click. Okay, that's acceptable. Have you had it, Rachel? Are you Scottish? Because I worry that anyone that eats that will die. Oh, announcements. Yeah, that might be it. This is a giant pit. What the fuck? Okay, we got our men at militia. I don't know who's doing what anymore in terms of villagers. I feel like they're all just doing their own thing and they seem happy, so we'll just leave them to it. You just keep killing lambs and gathering food. We'll just keep making 2 more villages and that's it, alright? This is story, I believe. Okay, so mining camp's up, lumber camp's up. I think they can have upgrades in, but we don't really... We're not ready for that yet. I don't know if we need stone, really. Probably not in this tutorial. But we'll get one anyway. So, mining camp. Then you can get food as well. We got enough of everything else. A haggis super. Oh god. That is, I never knew. Are there any idle, lazy fuckers? Yes. I feel like they should be smart enough to stop gathering food from the lab and start gathering food from the bush next to it. But they're villagers. They're trying to avoid work as much as possible. This is why the rich people war is better, you know? Because they worked a lot harder. Yeah, that's exactly how it used to be. Let's keep exploring with Mr. Horsey. I feel like Mr. Horsey could go faster if he wanted to. A shortcut for it. Comma. Oh. Full stop is even less helpful. Damn it all. Hello?
An English outpost. You know what to do. Knock it down.
It takes a long time to kill an outpost with a sword. I feel like, realistically, you probably can't kill an outpost with a sword. But you know what? We'll try. We'll try. I've had a bad Mars bar occasionally in the past, but not for a long time. They're pretty bad for you. It was really nice, though. It really was. It was like a battered sausage, but even worse for you than a battered sausage. Yeah, that's just hard pie, isn't it? This would be a draw. Like, the sword would also lose. It's scary stuff. We just need to advance to the feudal age. Just need a little bit more food. I think it's like 5 villages to a bush or something. Yeah, how is it on fire? I don't even... All these options look. Stand, ground, defensive stance. I'm pretty sure I didn't ever do anything with stances. You can delete your units. I don't know if there's a prompt. I think the sword would have lost by now. I think I have a lumber camp right next to the wood line. They're not necessarily using it. Look, this intelligently built lumber camp down here that half of them are using. Bunid? Alright, how about you guys all use the lumber camp then? We can advance to the feudal age in just a second. Look at that, it's now a huge fire. Do you get sparks hitting wood with metal?
Don't forget. Keep exploring.
I guess you do a bit, just not very much. Is it going to burn down? No, it's just going to be like that forever. Forever. I'm dying!
English is coming to attack. To protect your villagers, you can use the town bell to garrison them in your town center. Click your town center, then click town bell.
Or I could just wing it and out-micro them. They look, they don't even know where they're here. They're hitting the courtyard. We're gonna fuck them up. Look at this. God, sing this. Wait, what, did he get one?
Good. You defeated the English
Oh
assault.
no, he didn't.
If you have villagers in your town center, bring the town
You never
bell
actually
again to
heal. I
send
can't
them
remember
back
how
to
you
work.
heal in this game. I don't think you can do it over time, can you? Alright, well, we're too poor for anything else. We don't have any food. This is a disaster. We could get some deer up there. We could fish if there's any fish, but it looks like we got to build a docks. So we'll do a docks because we got way too much wood. So, there is a docks. You can all build it. I thought there were deer down here, but they fucked off. The priest's heal as well. Oh, okay.
Now that you've reached the feudal age, concentrate on making some soldiers to fight the enemy. You
Right.
need at least 12. Remember,
12.
you can upgrade your militia to men-at-arms at the barracks. You should always upgrade soldiers when you
I'd rather not.
Now,
I'd rather focus
click
on
the
my
door
economy.
and build a fishing ship.
I'll go on then. It's quite cheap. Nope, I can't. We don't have any food. Fishing ship. Oh, we can build all sorts. A galley. Alright, 3 fishing ships. I don't think we really need any stone, so we're just going to go get some... I thought there were deer down south as well. This is going to be terrible. Not really enough food up here. Do they magically have bows and arrows when they're hunting, but they won't use them against enemies? Also, I think these things run out of meat slowly anyway, because the
Click
meat
the
goes
fishing
off.
ship and right-click on a leaping fish.
There we
The fishing
go.
ship will collect fish and automatically return them to the dock.
Right, that's fairly
Fishing
safe.
ships are also useful for exploring.
But I thought there were deer down here. We got a long way to go.
Build the barracks.
Maybe
and
we could
5
build
militia
another
to
mill
defend your
here.
villagers and explore them.
I don't remember what markets do. Right, if you build this, you can very quickly turn in your stuff now.
Villagers can also build farms. Build 4 farms near your mill when your forage bushes are
Easy.
depleted. Each farm needs only 1 villager working on it.
Thick. Look at that. Oh god, they're like hyenas. Hyenas vicious. How's it we getting on? Okay, they've successfully defeated the outpost. We're making great progress. Are we out of fish? Oh no, we're not. Okay. You can do that one. You can do that one, you can do that one, and we'll get one more to go there. Beautiful. How much fish is there? There's a lot of fish, that's fine. Wheelbarrows. Villagers go 10% faster and carry 25% more stuff. That seems good. I'm going to get that. We'll upgrade the men so that they can have more arms. And a horse collar. Farms are better. Yes. We can't upgrade the fishing stuff yet. The lumber camp we can upgrade 20% faster. Oh no, we can't. We're poor now. Oh, can you have multiple boats on one fish? Oh, that's worth knowing. The wind destroyed the English tower to the west. Or this one. I feel like this is an easy
An English outpost.
Oh, it's not a
You know
tower.
what to do.
It's an
Knock it
outpost.
down.
Ooh, look. It's like playing a Mordhau map. Why not build farms then? I could build farms. I wasn't sure how many deers we'd have left. We might not need farms, but it says we need 12 soldier men. But I'm getting mixed information here. Do we need 12 soldier men, or do we just need to kill the baddies? I don't know. We'll build farms if we have to, but we may not get to that point. I'm not sure. Depends how many baddies are here. Why are they all going at the same speed? This is not... It's meant to be a scout. I think it goes fast if you don't have it in the same group. That's better. We'll bring the sheepies back home. And then you guys can build farms. Like that, right? How many villagers per farm? Yeah, I didn't know this stuff. This is very important. 250 food per farm thing, right. And you can apparently reseed the farm automatically by queuing them up there. 1 per farm, right. And we've got 7. That's a lot. Oh, it's not flat. I hate it. They build really quickly though, which is cool. Alright, you two can kill the sheep. And you can do that one. And then we're all set, I think. Jolly good. We'll have plenty of food. Got
4
plenty of
months
units.
ago I had all the time to watch your streams, but no money to sub with. Now I've got the money to throw at your gorgeous face, but I don't have the time to watch live anymore because of work. Keep killing it, my man.
That's a sad story. Well, I hope that at some point there can be a happy compromise, but thank you so much, Grenade, for the support. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. I'm glad that things are going okay though, and I look forward to seeing you in stream more when you have the time. But thank you. You should get to 100 villages. Really? What's the supply gap in this game? Hey, Asclepius. I honestly don't remember anything about numbers in this game. I have no idea.
Base. You better not knock down this wall until you've got an army of about 12 soldiers.
I have an army of about 12 soldiers, thank you very much. 200. Oh, wow. That's a lot of workers. But surely if somebody just has 150 units, they'll just beat you. No matter how quickly you can resupply. I guess it depends how quickly that is. Alright, go and attack the wood palisade wall. There we go, look. Fuck you, Englishman. I can't select the wall at all. But it's burning, so we must be winning. Can you hotkey buildings in this? You can. Okay, we can send reinforcements. Perfect. We will take on the evil English. This game had it did have hero units, didn't it? If I remember, I don't remember quite how they worked. They definitely were some. All right. Can I see enemy health bars? Do I have to hold down like Alt or something? Alt's not working. That's strong. I hate this. I want to see their health bars. Need to kill the enemy tower, apparently. They look suspiciously like my buildings, except with red paint on. Maybe we're all the same and we shouldn't fight. Oh shit, we're dead. This is it. It's over.
Remember to upgrade your weapons and arms at the blacksmith. You do have a blacksmith, don't you?
Is this just... so how does the tower work? Are there just like people inside it? I can't remember how it works. Did you not die from that? It's safer just to stay here, to be honest. I hate that they've got archers. That's bullshit. Now I've lost my precious cavalry. I feel like 12 units was a vast understatement. So they garrison it, do they? Okay, so we should be in minimum range here. And then we can fuck it up.
Don't forget.
I don't know if I ever used the formation buttons. I used to use them in other games, but I'm not sure if I used them for this. So they're too stupid to come outside and fight us. So we can just stand here hitting the base and it'll all crumble. Like everything the English have ever attempted. You'd think at this point they'd be jumping out. Here we go, yes. Apparently the fire was too much for them. Not all of them have jumped out though, just enough to bait me. There's still the innate archer. But we have won. Almost. There we go. Fuck him up.
Destroy the English camp. The Battle of Stirling is sure to end in victory for the
It wasn't a very self-sufficient camp. There was no food
You
here.
eliminated the English soldiers. Now destroy that tower and our victory will be complete. Now that you know how to build up, advance through the ages, and find and fight your enemies, you have all the
random
basic
map
skills you
game.
need to play a random map game. The most common type of game in Age of Empires.
I don't think I'm ready for that. That's terrifying. Forge an
Our
alliance.
coffers were depleted at the Battle of Stirling, so we need to strengthen our economy once again before pushing south into lands held by the English. We need to construct a market and establish trade routes to the villages of friendly clans.
Yes.
Local legends speak of 3 sacred relics hidden south of Stirling. Acquiring these artifacts for Wallace's army will be a great boost to Scottish morale.
Capture 3 relics and garrison them in your monastery. Now, I remember relics, but I don't remember anything about them.
The Scottish army has been rallied by recent victories against the
Ah,
English.
look at the inefficient placement.
Situation's starting to look
There's
up.
gaps.
Did you know
Oh,
that
my...
there are 3
it
different modes of the
hurts.
minimap in the lower right corner of the screen? You can show only military units,
Lol.
resources and trade units by clicking the buttons just below and to the right of the minimap. It will help the morale of our army to collect holy relics and place them in our monastery. One of the relics is close to your town.
Where's my gold?
An ally has another relic, and the English have captured.
Ooh, okay,
You
so we
can
gotta steal
retrieve a
one.
relic by clicking a monk and
I don't remember how
right-clicking
you
the relic.
trade for them, actually. That'll
Monks
be
have
fun to
other
find out.
abilities as well. They can heal.
Like, if I played
raiders,
Civ 4 again, I'd
soldiers,
also
or
have
those
forgotten how to play
allies.
that as well.
They can also attempt to convert enemy soldiers to join your army.
Yeah, but it takes
You have a
ages.
relic. Protect the relic in the monastery by
It takes a long time.
right-clicking the monk.
Can monks try and convert each other? If so, do you just... Is it like whoever starts chanting first? And do they have like a mana? I can't remember. I feel like they must have a mana count, right? We got some archers. This time we can get skirmishers and regular archers. We'll focus on our economy first.
Farms are a good source of food once you've exhausted forage bushes
So
and
you
animals. Farms are
build
built
some
like buildings
houses.
and must be periodically rebuilt. To gather food from a farm, click a villager.
Oh, really?
then
Is that true?
Right-click a farm.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, Lizzie. I can't make any more monk men. We'll take this back to the monastery, though. Thank you, Terminus, for the host. Hey, Hashi. Right, so what does this one do?
Perfect. You now have 1 relic garrison. Relics garrisoned in your monastery will slowly add gold to your stockpile.
Ooh. Right, so the blacksmith lets us upgrade basically all of our units' attacks and stuff. So we'll go damage first because I feel like that's a very shallow thing to do, but it works. Then we'll get wheelbarrows, and then we'll make a few more workers. You two, you can just keep exploring. You're doing great. Don't boars
It's
fight
nice to
back?
have
I think they
allies
do,
on the
right?
map. Your ally, the yellow flyer, can help you fight the enemy. You can also trade with your allies. To trade, you'll need to build a park.
I think they do fight back, actually. Hey, Michelle, good evening to you. Right, we'll upgrade the horse collar, which is better farming, I think. Right? And then... Oh, that was quick. They're pretty fast upgrades, to be honest. Well, if we run out of food there, I guess we won't, but they're worth remembering at least. But these aren't good at fighting. So we won't build any more of them yet. We'll go with Man of Arms. Can we build anything else? We can build the market, so we'll do that. Oh god, there's so many things. So many things. We've got the stable, we've got the archery, we've got the barracks. Yeah, I think we've got everything except for that, actually. Oh, well, and a dock, of course. It is a crab hairband, yes. Spades very kindly sent it to me for my birthday. Wait, how do you attack move in this game? Oh, no, there's no attack move? Oh, there is. It's tab. Why not just put it on A like every other game? Strange.
You have a market. The market can create trade cards to generate extra gold. You can also exchange one resource for another at the market for a small fee. Click the market, then click Sell Food for Gold.
Oh. I wonder if these prices are based on anything. Okay, so tributes. I don't know what tributes do. That could be useful. Then we can see what our allies have discovered. I have played Age of Mythology, but not extensively. I don't think I ever played the full game, just a demo, but it was good. Better make a few more of these as well. Because we're not really... We've got wood coming in, we got food, we got no gold. Maybe you're not meant to have any gold in this mission, you're meant to sell it, sell stuff using the market. That might be it. So actually we probably don't need that many more villagers, do we? Because there's no stone here either. We'll make a lovely dock. Oh, I see. So yeah, they have like a mana thing.
Villagers and soldiers normally appear outside of the building that created them. You can have your units move to a spot once they're created by using gather.
This is my ally.
To set a gather point for infantry, click your barracks, click set gather point.
So you just make
then
money over
click
time,
where
but the
on
trade
map
card has
you
to go
want
back and
that
forth, I
infantry
think.
to gather.
So it gets you gold, but it's obviously vulnerable to being ambushed. I'm sorry to hear that, Will. How long since the last one? So the dead farm, if we... Actually, we'll get that. We'll get these going as well. Where was it? It was in the mill, wasn't it? Oh, did they not do it?
You made a trade card.
Oh,
If
it's
you
not
click the
retroactive.
Trade card on your allies market, you can
not
make
retroactive.
extra gold. Your trade card will automatically make trips between your and your allies market.
Okay.
You can use the technology tree to see what technologies and upgrades you can research. Click the technology tree button in the upper right corner of the screen to see the tree for
Oh,
your
okay, right,
civilization.
thanks. With the villager, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, no mining on this mission, it would seem. We'll keep building... I think spearmen are really good against, like, mounted enemies, but not so good at hand-to-hand. We'll get all the upgrades and we'll just get a lot of archers. Archers are great, probably. I think there was one race that got longbowmen, which was special. So maybe the English? Unless I'm thinking of Civ. All these games are merging in.
You've reached your ally's town. Go inside and see how his city's doing. Your ally's gate will open
It's
up
beautiful.
for you.
Where's my gold? I didn't even get any gold? What the fuck? 22 gold? Okay, that's terrible. I can't believe this. There is some gold there. We could grab that, couldn't we?
We have enough soldiers now to think about attacking the English and recovering their relic.
How do I get my allied relic? Do I have to do anything special? Can I just steal it from them? I don't want to steal it from them. That's fucked up. Maybe it's just lying in their base.
If you're getting ready to attack the English, I can help you out. Here, take this food and wood.
Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you. Right, more archers.
Welcome. If you've come for the relic, you can find it on the hill to the northeast of our town.
There is no hill to the northeast of your town. My ally's a liar. Okay, maybe it's up there. Maybe it's up there. But I got my eye on them. Where are the English? Is it down here? We'll send our monks by themselves. That seems safe. I can't remember if it has to be a monk to pick up the relic. I have a feeling it does. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's got to be a monk. Splendid, right. You grab the relic and then take it back home. Good lad. Everyone else, I wonder if it works having them all in one hot group. I feel like it shouldn't, but it might. Let's find the English. Dirty scoundrels. I bet they're across this marsh. I think they are fibbing. Oh, what? I can't kill a gate. It's going to take at least 50 years to kill a gate with my current army. We don't have any siege. Wait, what? This is the slowest monk I've ever bought. Hello. We're here to negotiate. That's a lie, we're not. Alright, come out. Yeah, come out. Come out, you suckers. Can I turn on enemy unit bars? Because I feel like you definitely could. We have far too many archers, and the lack of friendly fire in this game is really showing right now. Look at this, we're not even losing people. Disgusting. Oh, they're behind us as well. The flank. Wait, can we just go in through the gate? What? Does that work? I think we're winning. Just, it's a scrappy fight, okay? Real scrappy. But my monks are doing a stellar job keeping everybody healed. They're not even using, like, faith. Oh, it's only conversion. Healing's just forever? What the fuck? That's crazy. Why can't Sammy over here open the gate for us? That would be the ideal solution here. Alright, so that gate will be dead in about 4 minutes. I want to know how they came from behind. What's my ally doing? He's not a very good teammate, is he? He's not even making any units. And he's got better walls than me. We could attack a different piece of wall, but they still have a really stupid amount of health. We're getting there. It'll only take another 10 years or so. Enemy health bars was not available, really? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, while they're having fun hitting bricks with their stones, I guess we'll explore. Maybe there's a back way in that I'll feel really dumb about not finding if I don't find it, so we'll just explore around the back. I've heard that the English enjoy that. Nope, there is no entrance. Alright, as you were. How is it on fire? It's made out of... Never mind. It's a video game. We just need to accept. We are burning down the brick wall. What else can we make? We'll just make some more men-at-arms. And some more skirmish. We'll just make some of everything. Why not?
You now have 2 relics, Garrison.
I
Bring
know.
back 1 more and you'll be victorious.
Aren't I doing well? Yeah, gates basically have huge resistance against everything. Except siege damage, and even that takes quite a while. It does take a long time to build them though, but you do feel super safe once you've got stone walls up. Alright, come on, cavalryman. Because I didn't want to squeeze them all through, and it actually doesn't have that much less health either. I will just keep exploring. There's another gate here. Hello. A villager. Okay, I feel a bit guilty. Villagers haven't really done anything wrong. Also, you can definitely miss... Oh, you let me in? Oh, no. Oh, that's a terrible mistake for him to make. We'll just go nuts. Whack, 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 thwack. I feel a bit bad, but you know what? If they just opened their gate, this would never... What? I am being attacked by the English. Oh, fuck! Run away! He's fine. No, he's not. He can't get out. It's fine. We're going to rendezvous. Wait, how does that work? Have they put the villagers garrison in it? Oh my goodness.
Am I?
Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Please don't die. He's on 1 health. We need the Wallalol. Look at the timing though. Heal me. Oh. We're being healed through a gate. That's actually pretty strong then. Having 15 villages with bows and arrows is quite a big deal. Also, I think at one point you can convert buildings, unless I imagined that. Thank you, Asclepius, for another gifted 5 subs. That is amazingly kind. I'm very grateful indeed. Thank you so much. We'll advance to the castle age. Maybe there's siege stuff that I'm not aware of. But thank you for gifting a sub to Adelaide, Tyrant, Viking, Carl, and Fogsight. I really appreciate that. It is lovely to see the sub count bounce back up again, and I'm very grateful. I can't believe that cavalry survived. That's incredible. The arrows are kind of... They're not like homing arrows like they are in Warcraft. They just fire a projectile along the screen, and it either hits or it misses, so... You can actually dodge by moving quickly enough in this game. But I really appreciate that. That is very kind of you indeed. We've got more or less the most units we can get, so we'll just send this lot in. Got idle villagers. We'll use them to make a few more houses. Brad Buchan. I don't know what the castle age will unlock. Maybe a siege unit? We'll see. But we only need a relic. We don't need it to actually kill all this stuff. It's just fun. It's fun burning the English structures down to the ground. And stabbing their villagers. Not even killing them, just wounding them, you know? So that they bleed to death in pain. There it is. The village relic. Here we go. We're gonna grab it. Fuck them up, guys. So which buildings can be garrisoned? Is it just the town centre? Oh, he hasn't got it yet. God damn it. I feel like the game is kind of 3D, but it renders in 2D, if that makes any sense. Because if we look at this, like, there is definitely a hill that you can go up and down. And the hills even block line of sight with arrows. I think you also get more range on top of a hill if you're a longbowman. So it kind of is 3D, in a way. Town centre, towers, and castles. Okay. Gotcha. No, don't go near that. That's terrifying. You'll die. Alright, I think we've made our point. Wait, we could steal a villager before we go. Do you think there's any left? Monks are very easy to kill, and they're quite expensive, so it's a bit risky. I don't know who wins between a monk trying to convert a villager and a villager trying to kill a monk. But this is it. We win. We got all 3 relics. Oh, we can upgrade stuff. Ooh. Monks move 15% faster. Yeah, that probably would be useful, wouldn't it? So we've learned about trading. Except we haven't actually done any trading. Jolly good. Achievement unlocked. I didn't notice that achievements. Thank you very much also to Evil Bullet. I really appreciate the 19 months as well. Thank you so, so much. It's actually kind of amusing how many people must have played this game, because whenever you say anything about monks, everyone just says wallalal. It's just a meme at this point. So the final tutorial campaign mission, the Battle of Falkirk.
The only way we can hold the boggy lowlands around Falkirk is to build a castle and as many walls as we can construct in a short time.
Fair enough then, fair enough.
These fortifications will serve to protect our camp as we construct siege weapons with which to assault the English castle. Once the castle is constructed, Wallace himself has sworn to join our forces, and together we will attack Longshanks and his English troops.
I never played all of Age of Mythology. I kind of wish I did because it was really good, but I never had it. Hey Jaina, and I was too scared to buy anything at that point. Like, Genuinely, I was so unwell at that time. I was too anxious to spend money. Like, I couldn't buy games. I couldn't order stuff online. Just too scared. And today I've just spent an insane amount of money buying appliances for my move. Been a long time. But yeah, AOM was meant to be really good. Destroy the English castle. Happily, my
The
friend.
English could attack at any time. You have some walls already, but you should complete them as soon as you have enough stone.
Alright, we'll get 2 on stone, 2 on gold, and then we'll start farming. And we'll make a bunch of villages, because we need so many villages. It's definitely an improvement, Wolfie, that's for sure. 4, 5, 6. Alright. Let's try and get these walls completed. Now, these are knights. They fight a lot better than
If
cavalry,
you
I
have
think.
surplus resources of one type, you can sell them for gold at your market. You can then use the gold to buy what you need.
How do I rotate it? What? Where? Oh, those fuck buckets. I don't know how to rotate the Oh, is it automatic? What the fuck? This game's too smart for me. Alright, you hurry up and build that. They build and repair really quickly, actually, but you can kind of kill villagers repairing. I remember it being a bit dodgy. I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure if you try and repair stuff that's being attacked, their archers can kind of line of sight and shoot behind it, sort of ish. Alright. Get on with it. Oh, I hate that. That noise is traumatic for me. Alright. So. We need... We've got 7 farms and 7 villages. Right. We'll need a few on wood. Where's my wood? My wood. Oh, we've got... Oh, fuck. We got idle villages. I'm stupid.
Advance to the next stage, the castle age.
Yeah, well, I'm trying, but you told me to build a wall. Leave Brittany alone. Is this undefended? Do I need to build a wall here? Uh oh. What I was never any good at in this game really was unit composition. I just built loads of stuff, but I was... Hey, what are you doing? No, he's smarter than my units.
The advanced buttons let you set combat
Catch him.
states for your soldiers. A defensive soldier will be
Fuck
less
him up.
likely to attack an enemy that comes near him. Click a military unit,
Fuck
then
him
note
up.
the combat
Oh my god.
stance buttons
Attacking
on the
anyone
lower
that's
left
moving is
corner of the
really hard in
screen.
this game. Thank you for the host burnout. This is the tutorial campaign, yeah.
You can also order a soldier to patrol an area between 2 points and guard
Yeah.
or follow another unit.
Yep. He's just exploring my shit. This is why walls are important, because they just walk around and you can't stop them and it's awful. Right, now he's dead. Oh my god, aim ahead of him! Aim ahead of him! I hate them all. I can't believe this. Right, the wall's done. Now.
You have enough resources to go to the castle age.
I'm not going to the castle age. I'm building towers. I am turtling and you can't stop me. This is how I play Age of Empires. Right.
The advanced buttons allow access to a new
Have you
type
got a
of
gun or are you going to
formation.
rent one?
For example, with a box formation, you can protect a weak unit such as a monk.
Or you could just not build weak units. 5 head. What's happening down here? Oh, they're still killing my towers. That's annoying. Right. Then we'll get the wheelbarrow upgrade, I think. I don't think trade carts are going to help much. Wait, presumably you can't trade with enemies, right? Or can you? How does that work? So who do you trade with? What if there aren't any allies? Seems like kind of a useless feature. I suppose the idea is that there often are allies. Right, we're going to make some more archers. And put them in the watchtowers, I think. We got plenty of supply. We'll upgrade to man-at-arms. Keep upgrading our damage. Only in team games. Okay, gotcha. I don't know what tributes are. I don't think any of these are useful right now. Wheelbarrows are done. And the last watchtower is going down. So, realistically, we're going to need this wall done fairly soon. Oh, we could just go kill them, couldn't we? That would make even more sense. That'll do. Kill! Crush! Destroy! It's quite satisfying watching the health bars go down there. We'll just leave that. That's not burning to death. It's fine. Right. Now, I know you can click and drag for walls, but I wasn't sure if it would unforgivingly just place them all if I moved my mouse the wrong direction, or if it would give me like a ghost first. Because there were only like 2 or 3 units, I just clicked them to be safer. Right. Oh crap. Okay. Farms. We'll probably queue up a bunch of farms so that we don't have to do that again. We're out of wood now. We'll get wood back slowly. Good. Okay. So, the villagers have now built my defences. What we'll do is, we'll probably build a couple of towers there and there. Explore a bit along here. We'll get extra line of sight from buildings. That's what I'm
You know me. I see a pair of thick, weighty breasts, and all logic flies out the window.
I couldn't remember what this cheer was Fapalas gift.
It is one of my favourite cheers because it's got Captain Hulk. But I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hands up if when you see a pair of thick, meaty breasts, all logic flies out the window. Because I feel like that's true for a lot of people. The next age is... Oh, we can do it. Not quite. Very close. Thank you so much, though, Meat Shield. I appreciate the 808. That is coupled with yesterday as well. That's very, very generous indeed. Thank you. The music is really chill in this game, isn't it, actually? Thinking about it. I've probably never quite registered with me before, but it is very relaxing. Why are they the most... Surely, given the distance of the boars from anywhere I could possibly turn them in, it's absolutely not worth getting the boars. I feel like it's not worth it. Even if they went there and they got like 10, 20 food quicker, it wouldn't matter. That is a battering ram. We should probably kill that. Evil. There's a man hiding inside. I don't think it can attack units, can it? I can't remember. There are some units protecting it. I want to see where it's going, to be honest. Oh, they're actually... This is terrible teamwork. Look, they're not even protecting each other. No, it's going to kill my watchtower. I'm protecting it so well. Yeah, I mean, if I went there and dropped a bill, it would probably be worth it, I guess. We could do that. Where am I being attacked? I don't know. Maybe it was this thing. Yeah, it was that. Okay. Alright, well, do we have any spare workers? The watchtower workers should be spare. So we'll go to the boars, and we'll build a mill real quick. I think boars attack back, though, right?
You're
Oh,
going to
shit.
find lots of things to do in the castle age. For starters, try building a siege workshop to make battering rams and other
I will.
siege weapons.
I will happily do this. 340. Wow. That is a lot of food. Oh wait, can you not actually, do you have to kill it with a villager to salvage it? That's so silly. That's really stupid. Oh, it's not fighting back. Oh, now it is. Oh, it's okay. It's not doing too much. I mean, it doesn't seem to be going up game-breakingly fast. I feel like this isn't like some game-winning... What do I know? I never played this game in PvP. Okay, so we'll keep exploring
You
over
may
there.
need to assign extra villagers to gather stones
And
so you'll
we'll-
have enough to
there's
build
another
the
age.
castle
Goodness gracious.
and all the fortifications you'll need.
Alright, so we'll go hand cart. That'll make my villagers work faster. We'll go heavy plow so that farmers produce even more and they can carry more food from it. We'll upgrade the saw and we'll upgrade gold mining and oh, we're out of everything. There's so many things to upgrade in this game. So many things. And there's random soldiers everywhere. They keep sending them to go kill my last watchtower. It's so annoying. That noise. Alright, they're halfway through the bore. So, once they're done, they'll come back home and build a siege workshop. We'll upgrade to long swordsmen. RTS. Wait, what? Sorry? Oh, do you mean real-time strategy? Or is that some other thing? Oh, I thought you meant real-time strategies had double the rate of farms, which is very weird. You mean boars, I see. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that would only ever be a difference at the very highest levels of PvP, at the very highest strength of the game. But it certainly wouldn't matter to the average player, I can't imagine. I think we've explored more or less everywhere now. They keep trying to attack my tower, but they're finally at my gate. But we should be able to hold fairly easily, I think. So we'll start amassing units. And this boar is almost done. I wonder how much micro comes into play in this game. Realistically, in very, very large scale combat in any RTS, you can't micro brilliantly. But it's probably more down to timings and placements, I guess, than actual micro. Plus 2 line of sight. Yeah, that seems worthwhile. There's so many upgrades. Light cavalry. No, we don't want that. We want husbandry. Okay. They're attacking like in little bits and bobs. That's actually super annoying. It's like not really worth defending each one individually. So that's the castle. We want a siege workshop first. So we'll pop one of them there. I wonder how much people still play this game. So we can put extra archers inside the towers, can't we, if we want to, and they'll defend a bit better than default. That looks like a useful thing to do. Alright, so that's going well. That's all done. We'll queue up a few more of them. No, we don't actually have that much wood anymore. They should be harvesting it moderately quickly now. Pikemen, we can grab that. Oh, might upgrade a few of our things, and this is just getting expensive now. Well, yeah, I imagine the game's basically been dead for a very long time online, so like if I went back to play Red Alert, I'd get smashed by people that would have 10 tanks, you know, before I had an ore miner. But for the vast majority of people, like I say, to send 3 villagers out to build a mill next to the boars, and then build that mill and spend 100 wood on it, the time, you know, those villagers walking that distance could have probably gotten that food from somewhere else. So it's probably more about the fact that you get a lot of extra food than the actual speed of gathering. Someone should just do like a proper remaster. Wait, they are, aren't they? Is that right? I don't remember exactly when it's coming out. But yes, we'll siege them and then they can't get out. Give away. The thing is, it's never really worth repairing that. It's just annoying to know that it's been damaged. We'll upgrade all that stuff. We'll just click out all the upgrades. This is exactly... I wonder if people stream this game. I think, well, I mean, this game basically is 3D. I don't know what was so bad about the third game. I don't know what they fucked up with it, but for all intents and purposes, this game is 3D. So I have no idea what they did wrong. But I never played it, so I have no idea. Right, we'll upgrade gold mine. Oh. I don't have enough food. I'm the 4th biggest streamer. I'm kind of impressed that people still stream this game, to be honest. I expect they all play proper PvP and stuff. Oh my god, the AI is dumb. Are those villagers? What are they doing here? Crazy buggers. It is really hard to kill any moving unit, though. You kind of have to use cavalry or horseback people, I think, and then not... then you have to not put them in like a formation with each other, I guess. Alright, you can build the siege workshop. We'll upgrade that. And we've got most of our upgrades going now. Okay, with that next. So we'll need some kind of siege units to take out this, I reckon. So what, do they just play PvP? I guess they must do.
Good job.
That must be kind of both very cool and very scary at the same time, being an Age of Empires streamer.
But they're resistant to arrow fire and excellent at
This is good
knocking
against
down
units.
walls.
This is good against...
You may need some rams to attack the English castle.
I think these are both designed to take out not buildings, though. So I think you just need a battering ram or two. That's the only way to get through the walls. Oh, I need some monks. Maybe we should build a monk. A university? Oh, I don't even remember that building. Good lord. There's so much in this game, and I've forgotten actually all of it. Like, I've forgotten more about this game than most other games I remember playing. It's weird, because I normally remember things pretty well. But not in this game, apparently. Alright, and lastly, we want a university, which we can't afford, because we're in a wood. But yeah, aren't they making a proper remake of this? Even though this is a decent enough remaster. Oh, no. Stay. Defensive stance. Don't chase towards the walls, you idiots. Let's get a university up and see what that takes. Oh, what that does. Probably just more upgrades. Yeah, well, he didn't last long, did he? I think I once lost like a monk to one of those battering rams and it really pissed me off. The definitive edition. Is it like a proper remake? Or are we gonna feel let down in some way? Oh god. Monks are expensive. There's so many upgrades to them as well. Did you used to play this game a lot, man? I played the shit out of it, doing all the campaigns and the skirmish options and stuff for a long time when I was unwell. Herbal medicine. Oh, you can. I didn't know they healed in buildings. That's cool. 2 months is probably enough for now. You guys can go mine and help out because we're really poor. I think I would have been about early 20s when I last played this game a lot, so well over 10 years old. I'm assuming it's not going to be, it's still going to be like 2.5D, but this game is more or less 3D, I'd say. Better get that upgrade going. They keep sending individual archers out. It seems like a terrible idea. Strategically, that's a big no-no. I'm not like Captain Military Strategy, but you're not really meant to send out units by themselves. Although that's really annoying that they keep doing that. He got a kill? That fucker. But yeah, when I was playing this, I probably didn't even use like shortcuts. The first strategy game I really got decent at was StarCraft 2. And that was a lot later on. So we'll bring the monks out. The university lets us get better walls, faster building, anti-ship stuff, more accurate firing at moving units. Yes, that sounds great. Murder holes gets rid of the minimum range of towers, guard towers which are better, and fortified walls which are just obnoxiously high hit points. I feel like ballistics is good. We just need a bit more wood for that. That's good. So my archers will never miss a single shot once we've got that. They will. Wait, why is it high latency? You'd think... It's weird that their official servers would add any noticeable delay over Hamachi. I wonder why. Because in theory that should more or less be impossible unless they've got their server on the moon or something. How strange. We'll make our monks faster next, I think. Wasn't there a way to make monks convert better? Or did I imagine that? Maybe it's later on. We'll just keep grabbing all the upgrades. I probably won't be using half these upgrades, but I'm just reminding myself of what there is at the moment, to be honest. There's so many things in this game. Oh, that would suck for my crew. That would suck. Right. Well, what's left? We've upgraded, I think, all the... Oh no, we've still got... There's another age? Oh, God. I don't think I want the next age. I'm not ready for it. There's too much to take in. Like, that's way too much to take in. Let's just assume we don't need the next age to win the game. I don't know actually what's in this place, but we'll get a few more units and then we'll send the battering rams in and hope for the best. Right now we're containing them and that's what matters. They cannot escape. I've got them. Just where I need them. I feel like there were horseback archers at some point, unless that was a different game. I think there are. What other game had horseback archers that I've played? I actually don't remember. I think there were, though. Oh, here they are, cavalry archer. We'll make some of them. But we do not have a lot of gold right now. I think the higher tech you get, the more expensive everything gets in terms of gold. So we'll grab some of them. I think that's probably only true for skirmish maps, Lamias. I don't think that's ever true. I don't... With the greatest respect, you cannot possibly expect the same strategies to work in multiplayer as single player. And that's true for every RTS. Single player missions are always scripted and have very fixed or finite positions and amounts of resources. Like if somebody that was great at StarCraft... Some of StarCraft 2's best players in the world sucked at single player. And people that were good at single player sucked at multiplayer. They're basically very differently balanced games. I mean, if I kept building villages here, I would easily hit my supply cap. I could get a higher supply cap, but there wouldn't be a lot for my villages to do. There is only a certain amount of gold. We would run out. And in a skirmish map, there'd be more gold, and there'd be more food, and there'd be more boars, and there'd be more bushes. But quite clearly in this map, there isn't that much. Also, I'm not playing this to min-max it, and I'm not playing it to get good at it. I'm just playing it to showcase what the game used to be like. But I know that I thoroughly enjoyed the game for several years when I did used to play it, and at no point did I ever build 100 villages. That's something that's obviously a min-maxing strategy, but I don't think it's for me. We'll grab the last of the damage upgrades for this era, I think. That upgrade's probably not worth getting for what we're doing. And we'll test this a bit and see what's in here. I think they'll just be the one tower. Oh no, we want you to be in front. It was actually one of my complaints about StarCraft 2's campaign, which is otherwise flawless, that to be good at that game, you basically had to forget everything you knew about multiplayer. If you tried to play the single-player maps like multiplayer maps, you would actually lose. You would just flat out, you would lose the game. You can put units inside to go faster. Oh, can you? Ah. That's cool. Is it like Fred Flintstone's car? As you can see, this is doing significantly more damage to the castle gate thingy. We may not actually have a big enough army for this, I don't know, so we should probably keep making more units.
You don't frighten us, English pig dogs. Go and boil your bottoms, sons of a silly person. I blow my nose at you, so-called Arthur King, you and all your silly English nickets. THPPPPT. You empty-headed animal food trough wiper. I fart in your general direction.
What are these insults? We'll just build some of everything, I think. Get more units. A nice, lovely mixture. And I guess maybe a scorpion and a mangonel as well. We can't afford them. Thank you very much, Hafu, for the cheer. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Are those classic British insults? Well, I suppose they wouldn't be British, would they? They'd be English. Oh, Monty Python. I see. I see. Thank you for the cheer. That was beautiful. And thank you, Ang, for the raid as well. I appreciate that very much. Right, we're going to go in and take these towers out next. Now, again, towers have a minimum range for the most part, so they can't actually cover each other. Ooh. Ah, got taken out quicker than I thought it would. Right. Well, we'll just wait it out, I guess. But could I put these guys in there? I guess I could. Presumably they can't fire out of it, otherwise that would become like an APC level hardcore unit. Get in. Oh, you don't know what you're doing, villager. Don't do that. You'll definitely die. Who is screaming pogo? What is it with that word? Alright, we'll grab that. Battering ram doesn't seem to be taking very much damage from the arrows. I wonder what killed the other one. Something must have done huge damage to it. Alright, we're going to wololol. Here it comes. We're going to get ourselves a free archer who's ignoring me. You cannot ignore religion. That's right. Nailed it. We got ourselves a free unit. Ooh. Oh no, they got their own. So attack the bad... These ones, yeah. You crazy person. Are we having a ram versus ram fight? That's unacceptable. It's winning. No! That little shit. It's been more than 5 years since I've watched any of them, I'm sure. I don't think I've seen all of them. Not even close. Alright, let's take this out. This may be unwise. Because I don't think we can really... No, we can't. We can't kill that. Run away! Oh my god, this formation is going to get them all killed. They're walking to the back so that they can... Okay. So we're going to need some more battering rams, I think. We can't really do much damage without anything else. We'll grab 4. That seems like a perfectly healthy number. I am running out of some things. We'll be fine now. You guys can have fun killing these random buildings. We'll bring some more rams up. They don't take long to build. It will take a while to get there. We could put some units inside, I suppose, but that's a lot of effort. Go on then. 4 at a time. But yeah, it's kind of good to know that people are still playing this game. It's one of the better strategy games there ever was, I think. I just don't know why people stopped making RTS. It's sad. Is it? It can't be going much faster. It definitely doesn't go faster with people inside. People did stop caring about it, but I also think it's just not marketed that well. But how do you... Okay, so supposing, like... Think back to E3. No matter what genre of game, you've got this cool action trailer with deep voices, flashy music, particle effects, and EDM, right? And it's got, like, cutscenes and amazing shit. How do you make an RTS game look cool to a man-child? I don't know if you can. The best you could do is show cinematics in-game, which a lot of them do, but people hate seeing cinematics in game trailers because the cinematic is completely irrelevant to the game itself. So I don't really know what you can do. I mean, RTS fans won't need to see anything flashy. They'll just be able to see the RTS game and think, ooh, that looks cool. But, how do you get non-RTS fans into RTS by showing them stuff like this? I don't know. But without wanting to seem elitist or judgmental, RTS games are for thinkers. They have probably amongst the highest skill ceiling of just about any genre, depending on the game itself. You need incredible aim to play an RTS, which is something a lot of people don't understand because they think, wait, but you don't have a gun. Why do you need to aim well? Which is a fallacy. But they're just not seen as being highly competitive, even though they are one of the most highly competitive genres there are. It's a shame. Damn shame. Why is there a need to get non-RTS fans into RTSs? Why not? I think we should try and get all gamers into any genre that they don't know about. I think lots of players that would love this kind of game, they just don't know about it. It's not about getting people that don't like RTS into RTS, it's about getting people that don't know what RTS is. Anyone 20 years and younger of age, there's a reasonable chance they've never played a good RTS game because they don't know about them. They're not AAA, they're not hugely marketed. The more modern ones are kind of like Total War series, which are not really my thing at all, and I love RTS. So, I don't know. Wait, you can convert normal buildings? Really? You just right click on them. Yeah, take that, villager. Don't attack it, you crazy. Oh, it's a turn-based. Oh. So what's the latest good RTS game to come out? I don't know. But so many... I think it's a common misconception that RTS are slow or casual or don't require like good aim and good reaction times, whereas actually I'd say you need better aim in StarCraft 2 than you do in the majority of FPS games there are. I always wondered how you kill a farm with a battering ram. Quite a talent, isn't it? Do I have to build a castle? I don't know. I don't think it's told me to build a castle. Let's just try exploring a bit. Do I have to? They Are Billions is definitely good, although I would not consider that a standard RTS game because there is no opponent. It's almost like a borderline strategy puzzle game. But it's definitely not a standard RTS. Because as I say, in an RTS game, pretty much by definition, you have an opponent that you're fighting against who can do more or less the same things that you can. Otherwise, there is no PvP aspect. Northgard got pretty dodgy reviews on the release, but it's apparently a lot better now. That's what I heard. Ooh, that's a big castle. But I don't know, I feel like the gaming industry has kind of forgotten RTS. Which is a shame. Because they're both very relaxing and very skillful and very interesting. And they provide lots of different ways to beat your opponent. A lot of games, there's really only one way to beat your opponent. Civ 5 was hexagons, right? Maybe, Leslie, but I think that being bad at Counter-Strike or Halo or Call of Duty is about the same as being bad at strategy. And in theory, it shouldn't matter as long as your opponents are about the same. That's promising, Scriptures. Is it out yet? Yeah, stacking armies. The stacking in Civ 4 was kind of dumb. I agree with that. It was really stupid. I've not heard of Tooth and Nail. Hello, Centre. Good evening. We're playing another game that is older than you. This has been pretty much a week of making young people feel young. But maybe it's also been a week of showing people that games used to be good back in my day. Back in my day. Is it a crab hat? It's a crab hairband, I'll have you know. But yes, largely, this is more or less what it is. So this is probably the castle. And then we've got Scotland back. Huzzah! So supposing you have...
Great! You've completed the castle. Sir William should be here soon, and then...
Sir William?
Attack the English.
I wasn't paying attention. Who's Sir William? Why do we need him? We've already been... No, I've fucked everything up. Okay. I don't need you lot. I've made my own army. He's not even on a horse. This guy sucks. I don't want him. Oh wow, you can use the boats. We'll just do it without him. It's fine.
One of your most powerful units is created at the castle. Create 10 more Woad Raiders.
Woad Raiders. They're really fast and they kill bullions quick. Alright then. Oh no, I can't because we don't have enough farms. Well, you better build some farms then, hadn't you? I feel like we should have more. There we go. You can do some farms. Rabuka. That'll do. How do you mean, sorry, Contube?
William Wallace and his
Is Subcom like a subgenre? I thought Subcom was basically a standard RTS.
Siege weapons. Go. Destroy the English castle.
I'm working on it. I just don't want to use William. What if he dies? Could be very dangerous. I never played Age of Empires 3.
Trebuchets are massive siege weapons with a great range.
Oh, we
Available
hard
only
capped
in
at
the Imperial
75.
Age.
Is that a
Remember
thing?
that trebuchets
Wait,
must
how'd
be
you get that
packed
up
to
then?
move and unpacked to fire.
You need that for higher. I don't know how this works. Oh, really? Standard cap 75. So why am I being told to build hundreds of villages? Right. Something RimWorld modded playthroughs. Am I right? Alright, let's go take out this castle then. Ah, look at them all going at the same speed. Ah. Very impressive, but is this the back? We don't want to go around the back. We need to go around the front. I forget how many people are likely to be in there. But, oh god, it's going to take them forever. It's fine. They're also not very well marketed though. I mean, I think They Are Billions is great, but it's only going to spread on word of mouth, really. I just wish there were RTS games at E3, for example. I wish there were more games like... Okay, so I feel like a lot of the latest good strategy games I played, whether they're real-time or not, have been successful and then have not produced sequels. And I don't know why not. Red Alert Command & Conquer went down the shitter as soon as EA took over them. Blizzard gave up on StarCraft. God only knows what happened with Age of Empires. There's a lot of indie good stuff out there. XCOM 1 was great. XCOM 2 was great. Where's XCOM 3? Dunno. They sold enough copies. I don't know why everyone's kind of just giving up on them. It's really weird, but I feel like they shouldn't be. Oh god, we forgot them. That's terrible. But there is just... I suppose Stellaris, that's got meant to be quite popular, right? Sins of a Solar Empire, stuff like that. It's been quite a long time since XCOM 2 came out. But I just feel like it's a shame. I want to watch an E3 weekend and see a bunch of strategy games. Or one strategy game. And not just a bunch of battle royales and better graphics. Castles have a lot of health. But the thing is, people obviously love strategy because there are huge... I mean, look, there's 13,000 people still playing this today. Presumably it's the remaster. I don't know if... I'm assuming the remaster can still be played with a non-remaster. I don't know. But... there's obviously a fan base out there, but in the grand scheme of things, 13,000 isn't a very big number. But it is for a 20-year-old game. There are still people playing RuneScape. I feel like there are enough people out there. Skiptis, are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure I played it before that. Well, that's maybe it, isn't it, Apple? there's this whole thing about living games and ongoing content and maintaining a player count to keep making money out of them, rather than that's definitely wrong, Skipters. Because I played War of the Chosen before that. I think that must be wrong, yeah. Because I streamed War of the Chosen probably about a year ago, I think. But yeah, I think there is a big focus on this living game thing, which is objectively harder and more work and more expensive, but probably pulls in more money. The idea is that they don't want you to buy a video game and then play it and then constantly provide online services for you, like Valve are still giving us Counter-Strike servers to play on. They want you to subscribe to a game, get invested. The idea of us enjoying a game and becoming invested isn't enough for them anymore. Normally, you buy a game, you play it a lot, and because you like it, you keep playing it. One day, you'll get bored of it, and you'll find something else. But what companies do now is, you buy a game, you play it, you like it. You get XP, you level up your account, you get more skins, you start spending bits and bobs of money on it, microtransactions. Firstly, that helps them because they get more money. Secondly, it allows them to create more microtransactions and content, which you then buy. But on top of that, a player doesn't want to give up what they've invested. And people probably see money as more of a factor than value of their own time. So say you've spent like 1,000 hours playing an MMO, but you've also spent 200 quid on it in that time. And you've got some skins and mini pets and mounts. Players probably don't value their time all that much, but they would value the 200 quid. So because they've spent money and they've got those mounts and they've got those skins, they'll be less likely to quit WoW and try another MMO because they won't have their skins and their high level account and all their XP. Which is why I feel more and more games are going down this route of give the player something to be attached to. And so you've kind of got games that aren't even MMOs using the same retention system. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely interesting to observe. Because I felt myself getting attached to games like Diablo or StarCraft because of my unlocks and skins and progressions, even though they're not MMO characters. And that's, you know, on top of the fact that AAA games are now 20 quid more than they used to be. But it is, it's interesting. We beat the English, guys. I'm rather proud. I'm not surprised. Yeah, Jim Stilling's normally good at highlighting stuff like that. But it's definitely an interesting change in where the winds are blowing.
Certain that we would be defeated at Falkirk. Yet,
And
somehow, though outnumbered and
it's also worth
outtrained
noting
by
that
English
indie
longbows,
companies
we
don't do
were
it.
victorious.
But that might just because they can't afford to set up the infrastructure.
Torn down, and a Scottish one will be built in its place.
Why don't we just use the English castle?
William Wallace has shown us the path.
It's probably alright.
Although he's but one man, he inspires.
He wasn't even there.
deeds in others.
I didn't even
Many
use
of our
William
Scottish
Wallace.
Princes and lords have drawn their swords with his. Wallace's own sword is a
No,
fire
I don't think
and a
so.
half-foot beast, forged, of course, in Scotland.
5.5 foot? What? You can't have a 5.5 foot
His
sword.
finds the neck of Edward Longshanks.
What are you, Cloud?
The struggle
That can't be real. I don't. This is clearly imaginary history.
Now, it is the English who will.
But I definitely think that there's an inclination towards getting players to be invested in games that aren't just MMOs anymore. And I think that's okay in principle, as long as it's not like gambling and shit like that for kids. But if that costs us new titles, that's kind of a shame. Because I think a lot of people would like Diablo 4, StarCraft 3, Warcraft 4, Left 4 Dead 3, Portal 3, Half-Life 3. You name it. And we're the same people that 5 years ago were bitching about too many sequels. But to be honest, that was really only for Call of Duty and FIFA. No one really gave a shit about other series. But we just want more new games and not DLC. But DLC is kind of a weird area because it's not inherently good or evil. It's just some DLC is good and some DLC is bad. Back in my day, there was no DLC. There were just patches. But obviously, expecting free patches is a bit unreasonable. If you think about how much money game developers and studios put up, we take a lot for granted. Like, I bought CSGO quite a long time ago, and yet I take for granted the fact that if I launch CSGO and click Find Game, it's going to find me other players and put us on a server that Valve are paying for, and we'll play there. Whereas before that, somebody had to buy a server. You know, the one guy in your clan old enough to have a credit card or a Visa debit card would have to pay for a server from Barry's World. Hands up if you remember Barry's World or Jolt Online Gaming or Multiplayer or whatever. And we'd all have favourite public servers that we played on. And you add it to your favourites and you'd meet friends there and you'd go on there and you'd clan stack and run the game. But that doesn't happen anymore. You can't really easily make friends using matchmaking. You kind of can, in theory, but public servers are kind of weirdly sociable. Hello, Johnny. Hello. So, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. It's not quite 11 o'clock. It's actually been a really exhausting day for me. So I think I might consider ending. It's a shame. I would have liked to have done more Age of Empires 2. But as I say, it's been a really, really tiring day. I've had to do a lot of phone calls and ordering stuff online, which is ugh. 40-man office? What the fuck? That's horrible. Tell me it wasn't instant respawn as well. Is there any, like, I guess we'd have to start a new campaign to do anything else, wouldn't we? Campaign menu. Joan of Arc. There's a lot of content in this game, isn't there? How long is this mission? Is this going to give me the full tech tree? Because I'm not ready for a full tech tree. Let's have a quick look and see what this is. This is Joan of Arc. Escort Joan from the camp at Vaucouleurs to the chateau of Chinon. Chinon? Joan must survive.
Bonjour, Joan.
Joan is
My
a
colleague
maid.
and I will escort you to the chateau of the Dauphin, or else we will die trying.
Oh.
I am Jean de May.
Ha ha ha.
I will protect you with my life.
Alright, we'll do another mission then, because I didn't want to only do 2 hours of this game, but as I say, perhaps scheduling Nostalgia a week at the same week as getting a house is foolish. But it's been really fun, and it's definitely got people out of the woodwork a bit, which is nice.
You are Joan of Arc. I have heard your claims and believe what you say. We will follow you to Chinon.
I don't actually remember anything from history. What did Joan of Arc do? Was she Noah's wife? We will need to escort her. She's apparently very important, whoever she
You might
is.
have need of a few archers on the road ahead.
She died? Why am I bothering
You
then?
must be wary on the road ahead. Our enemies, the British, are out in force.
What? Okay,
Their Burgundian
why are the
allies
British
thick
everybody's
as
enemy?
rats. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Were we that bad? Why does everybody hate us? Oh Christ, we got to get over there.
I've spotted a nest of Burgundians to the north. Best to go another way.
Alright, we'll go south then. Do you think north and south is like this, diagonally? Or is it kind of like that's north and that's south and that's east and that's west? Ah, the wolves! Don't let Joan die! Fucking hell, how tough are these wolves? What the fuck? How much health does a wolf have? Fight back! Good God, that's a strong wolf. I wonder how many of these campaigns are just the British, they are evil. So we can't go north or south. We just gotta wait. Oh god, that's a lot of British people. I don't think it's wise to go.
Another glorious loss for France. I hope you really can turn the tide of this war, Jean.
I feel like she can't because she is one person. But we'll see. Maybe she's like Jaina Proudmore, a witch. In that case, she'll get burned. Look, I wasn't alive back then. I don't know what happened. All I know is that we are... Okay, so why did she have people protecting her? What was her importance? Was she royalty or something? Back in those days, women weren't taken very seriously. It's very sad. Oh no, the bridge is broken.
The bridge is out. The British must
Oh,
have
for fuck's
destroyed
sake.
it. We
Fucking
must find
British!
another way to Chinon.
Who destroys a bridge? You can use it. Right. Alright, well, we're about a third of the way there. We're doing great. She claims she got a vision from God and how to... Oh. I feel like God shouldn't be getting involved. Are you friendly? No, it says enemy. I don't trust it. It says enemy. We're going to ignore them. Why did the church prosecute her for winning a war? That seems like a bit of a mean punishment.
Venison.
Hang on. I need to move my crab a little bit. Ah, that's better. Hello, Freddy. Because she was a woman, and women don't get visions from God. Maybe they don't. But they shouldn't be burned. Is that evil? This is France. Fuck. Everybody hates Joan. Poor Joan. It's a lot of deer. I don't think I've ever had venison. What does it taste like? Yeah, Wolf, yeah. You're not wrong. But then why do the Irish hate us? All we did was bring peace to their land.
We'll never get through that wall without siege equipment.
Yeah, but I can't get siege equipment. Why don't we just not go through it? This is the Joan of Arc camp thingy. Is it worse than beefsteak? Ooh. I'd like to try it one day. I think I've had rabbit and maybe duck. They were good. Are you hostile or not? I don't understand. It says they're hostile, but when we go near them... Oh no, they're hostile. No, Joan! No, Joan! Run. Hide.
Highwaymen preying on helpless travelers. What has become of our homeland?
I mean, to be fair, that happens in every country. Yeah, well, you spend most of your nights throwing potatoes at me, so... I feel like that's easily revenge. Do any of you guys have Witch It? I've been playing it the last couple of nights with some people on Discord, and it's kind of like Prop Hunt. It's actually kind of funny. It's on sale right now. It's just still a little pricey, I reckon, for what it is, but it's a laugh. It's kind of relaxing. We'll avoid the dire wars, because I feel like that's just going to hurt me. What is this pathfinding? It's... What the fuck? I don't... Something's broken with these wolves. I feel like they're just not dying. There we go. Look, it's just not taking any damage from the ranged attacks. Isn't that weird? It's very weird. Alright, who have we got here? We've got... Lisa's my ally. Hello, ally. Do we have to use you? I hope not. That seems like a lot of work. I just want to go through. We
Gather
see...
your belongings, men. We follow Joan of Arc. We will carry that battering ram along with us. It may yet be of use.
Are you mad? Across that bridge lies a Burgundian castle and many men. Turn back at once.
They seem to have mixed opinions on whether we can be successful. Who's that? Is that... That's the bad guys, right? It hurts! But wait, are we going that way or are we going this way? I feel like I'm not sure if there's a way across this river here. Bloody confusing. Okay. Maybe they are. We will explore and find a way across Le Riviere. I'm guessing up north was this base, which we're not. There would be no point in going. You probably could go that way. It would just be dangerous. It's looking like we're going to have to go through this gate using the battering ram. Which means there probably isn't a massive army defending it. So, we'll just wait 10 minutes for it to get there. While we're waiting, I have a game design question for you guys. Wait, is there a short... Oh, we can just get going. Okay.
We need a mangonel ram to get through these walls.
Yeah, we'll work on it. Okay. Supposing you're playing a video game and your character has 100 health. That is the maximum health that your character has. There's an upgrade in the game that gives you plus 10% health. Maybe a power up, maybe a talent point, maybe a level up, which gives you a total of 1100 health. Maximum. Can you hit this, please? Thank you. I have a notepad presentation. Oh, bugger off. You guys can kill them, right? Yeah, you can. Joan probably shouldn't be getting involved here. They just let me through. Those idiots.
You French don't know when to give up.
Fuck! Oh, you little... Oh. Did I say 1100? I mean 11 million. Alright, hang on. Things are going wrong. We got this. I'll do a presentation in a sec. Don't worry, I got this. Can you guys hold position? You're making too much noise. Why isn't hold position on H? How'd you just stand still? There we go. Right. Hey, August. I'm doing okay, thanks. How are you doing? Does this hold tab properly? It does. Right. So, your unit has 1000 health. Your hero, your champion. If you increase its max health by 10%, it ends up on 1100 hit points. Right? That's marvelous. What a great upgrade. So, if you get that upgrade, your maximum health goes up by 100, and you are also healed 100 health. However, if you're damaged on 900 hit points, so 90% health, and you get the same upgrade, some games will give you the full 100 heal, and some games will keep you at whatever threshold health you are at, which is really stingy. So if you're damaged 900 hit points and your max health goes up, the game will actually raise your max health to 1100 but keep you on 90%, which puts you at 990, which results in you having only 90 hit points healed from the same upgrade. And this occurred to me when I was playing a game a couple of nights ago. That games basically do it one of both ways. And this is obviously far more stingy. If you're on 50% health and you get the same upgrade, you're only going to gain 50 hit points. Whereas I feel like if you get a max health upgrade, you should always get the heal of the maximum health upgrade you've got as well. And I wondered what other people thought, because it seems to vary a lot based on... Like, it's always one of those two things, basically. Is there a room to have a bridge here, even? Old School D&D is the stingy version. If you level up while injured, your current hit points is your max... Really? So you don't even get a proportionally extra health? Really? That's fucked. Well, I don't know, Skiptis. I feel like a lot of games do just keep you at 90%. Which means you get less effectiveness. But yeah, it's something that comes up a lot in games, and I really think that the fairest way is to give the player the full heal of whatever the extra capacity health they got was. I feel like he's not attacking back unless I tell him to. That's very dangerous. But normally, if I'm offered a maximum health upgrade and a heal in games, I'll always pick maximum health, because in the long run, maximum health makes a lot more sense than almost anything else. But, sometimes you get screwed doing that, because you just don't get very much health. Oh, that's quite a lot of bad guys. I need to put their stance on defensive, I think. This is quite a lot to deal with. Joan, you need to survive. You just hide. Oh, boats. That's useful. Why do they belong to me all of a sudden? Did they offer them? I wasn't paying attention. Alright, get in the boats, my friends. You can kill him. How many people can you fit in a boat? 5 people in a boat? How small is that boat? I think everybody except Jonah's going to end up getting in. Alright, well that's fine. We'll just leave those two as the betrayers. Come with me. We'll pick you up soon. Where do we undock here? I guess we got to use the whole map, to be honest. But yeah, so supposing you're on 10% health and you get a max health upgrade, I feel like it's fair to get the full heal of that max health upgrade. Because why should you get a bigger bonus from that upgrade if you're on full health than you should if you're on low health? That's my way of thinking. It means you get a far better... Oh shit, is that a bad boat? Oh, it can't attack me, I don't think. I'm assuming we can undock here. Is this... This is allied, right, so we'll unboat here. I think we'll just leave the other two. I mean, to be frankly honest, they smelled a bit. No, actually, that's mean. Let's go get them. They have valiantly fought to protect Joan, and they do not deserve to die. We're going to have quite an army at this rate. We're like the Pied Pipers.
Such confidence I have not seen.
Now I have to alt-tab and read. Hang on. You think it would be best to not heal at all, but just get an increase in max health? But the thing is that you can't have... Do you mean like you would go from 1,000 to 1,100, but you would just stay on your current health? That's mean. I feel like I'd feel kind of ripped off if I picked that upgrade. But yeah, I don't know. I suppose it depends entirely on the person designing the system, unless it's just seen, maybe some designers don't even think about it, and it's just whatever the maths and the programming defaults to and is how it ends up being. But there's a pretty big difference. If you're on 30% health, that's the difference between, supposing you get 20% max health, that could be quite a big difference in hit points gained for picking that upgrade. And picking stuff like that can actually come in clutch a lot of the time. Health upgrades that don't provide a heal whatsoever I would feel a bit... I'd feel like the developer hated me, and also fun. Well, you're very welcome to pick my brains, August. I like picking your guys' brains about this stuff as well. Ooh, look at that. We got... Did they do friendly fire? I hope not. Those are scary. No friendly fire, that's crazy. Hey Heinz, I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing? Really, is that true, Scholar? That's so cool. That's awesome. I love the idea of somebody playing a game and it inspiring them to do what they do in life. That's amazing.
Here they come! Fire!
Take that, Burgundy. Why would an upgrade to your max potential health heal you at all? I can see where you're coming from. I guess we don't really know what the function of the ability is, do we? Because realistically, there is no such thing as leveling up your max health in real life. So you'd have to kind of find a way to try and explain that upgrade in real life terms and make a kind of equivalent to it. But yeah, games basically seem to do it one of mostly two ways. I've played a lot of RPG games on a lot of MMOs and a lot of hack and slash, and they all basically pick either you get proportionally extra health or you just get the full heal. Also, I think I totally missed... Did I miss Pleasant Falls resub? I'm so sorry. I think I saw it happen, but I was in the middle of a thought, and that was the end of my recognition. But thank you very much, Pleasant Fall. I'm so sorry I missed it. Thank you very much for 10 months. I appreciate that. I don't remember Slay the Spire's healing mechanics. You heal when you rest, right? Ooh, that's a fancy looking tower. That is a fancy ass looking tower. If you're on 50% health and go from 505 to an upgrade, it's 100% health. Right. But if I was in that situation, I'd probably want to get the full 100 from the extra health. So there's a difference of 50 health depending on which way you do it, I guess. I have never played Stronghold, no.
Shinon, we have made it.
We have made it. We could learn history by doing this. That's so cool, Scholar. I always assumed they had like consultants and researchers and stuff, but probably more the case these days with bigger budgets, but that's very cool. Yeah. Right. Ganaway, I'm just playing the campaign right now. I don't think... This isn't that kind of mission at the moment. Alright, hang on, I have to whisper. I don't want to forget, just in case. Alright, have we done it? Are we here? Almost. Gotta get to the castle. I think they were allied farms, weren't they? Because we're all on the same side here. But yeah, all of this is out. I think the last enemies were on the previous island, weren't they? This is just kind of
The
walking
chateau
through.
of the Dauphin.
That is not a chateau. That's a castle. Yeah, Slay the Spire is really good. It's hard as fuck though. But it's a really, really good game. Should we just sit here and let this monk heal us? That won't take too long, will it? It probably will. Alright, Joan.
Dauphin will seal now.
Dauphin. Isn't that like a kind of potato... a potato side that you have with meals? Or is that Dauphinos? I don't know how to say that word, I'm going to be honest. It's something very, not this. We did it! Wait, let's have a quick look at the map. So that was that base. Oh, you actually can't go north. Oh, wow, okay. So why would you ever need to go in here? Why does this exist? Just mean. I see. Pomme Dauphine. Okay. That's definitely more likely to be it than what I said. Sick. We did it. Good job. As Jones... Oh, sorry.
Echo down the marbled hall of the chateau. The fat and whispering dupes did not but stare. The Dauphin himself seemed afraid as she kissed his feet. My gentle Dauphin, she demanded, why does England claim what is ours? Why are you not crowned King of France, as is your right? The courtiers began to murmur. The chamberlain whispered lies into the Dauphin's ear, but the Dauphin pushed the chamberlain away and rose to meet Jean's gaze. She stands only to the shoulder of the shortest man, but all of us must look up to speak to her. I know not what silent conversation passed between the Dauphin and his would-be savior, but it was obvious that His Majesty was in the same thrall as we.
Well then, jolly good. Okay, now we're going to call it night. It's just gone past 11, but I am very tired. I need to relax. I've had to do a lot today in terms of various things. Thank you, Leon. I'm really happy to hear that and see. But yeah, that was Age of Empires. This is the remaster. It's perfectly playable, works fine on Windows 10. It looks decent enough, so it's probably on sale. But have a lovely night. Pardon me. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with Prey. Ooh. Now, this is the original Prey, not the remake that I streamed a couple of years ago. All I know about it is it's meant to be quite good. And then in the evening, we'll do some Startopia. So, have a wonderful evening. Thanks again for watching. A lot of these games are actually on sale on Games Planet right now, so feel free to check that out. But yeah, thanks for the subs, cheers, resubs, and all of that jazz. I will pass you on to somebody else now. Bye-bye for now. I don't know who's still going. Essie's going. She's doing some Minecraft. I'll pass you on to her.
German whiskey?
Yes.